Alright, hello, we are live with some more action. My name is Starlink, and welcome to the college football games. We're going to be playing only 4 more games, and might throw in a little bit extra, just for the start of college football 26.
Near Lake Hartwell, Clemson Memorial Stadium is alive with excitement. And we're going to have a little rain out there for today's game between the Oregon Ducks and the Clemson Tigers. And here come the Tigers. Hi, everybody. Brad Nessler, Lee Corso, and Kirk Herbstreit here, ready and excited to bring you what appears to be another great gridiron matchup. Kirk, how do you see this one? This really looks like a deadlock. This could go to either team.
Well, this one's going to come down to whoever can make the big play. Clemson is looking to air it out in this one, and their favorite target is none other than this wide receiver. And in a game like this, you've got to look for an edge, and he gives them that edge that they're looking for.
Let me tell you something. Oregon has the ability to run the football against this defense. I agree it'll be a close ball game. But if they can establish a running game early, Kirk,
there we go.
I think they'll get the W.
We're hoping for a great game. Guys, let's get down on the field. The team captains are ready for the coin toss.
We select to receive.
We'll see how these two
All right, game number 1, NCAA 2004 with the Oregon Ducks and the Clemson Tigers. Here we go.
Number
Fields
21
it to
fields it in the end zone.
21, not 21, his own end zone.
He spins around.
Spin moves away.
As a coach, you love mismatches. In this case, if the slot guy's covered by the linebacker, you may have a nice play.
The Ducks line up in a nickelback. They'll throw on first down.
6 looking.
Across the middle.
Passes
And that one's fallen
incomplete.
Big
Second
hit
down
there
coming
to jar
up.
the ball loose.
Did he get a shot there or what? I don't think anybody could have held on to the ball after a hit like that.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 17. They line up in an I. Drops back to pass.
Another pass handoff.
Across the middle.
That's tipped,
This
and
one's
that's
broken up.
incomplete.
And they do a good job at swatting that one away.
You're right, Brad. Excellent awareness by the defender to know where the football is and get his hand on it.
The Ducks bring in the nickel package. Back to pass. Rolls right.
I say yeet to number 1.
And he's taken down. Good pickup by the receiver.
Yeah, this kid loves to play. He wants the ball every time they pull it up.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 33. The Tiger set up in the gun. He drops back.
Let's go.
Looking.
In
He
passing,
rolls out to
number
the right.
6.
Down the
Finds an
middle.
open man, incomplete.
And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
In this situation, you got to trust the quarterback's decision-making.
2nd and 10. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Number 5 lines up in the deep back. I formation. Drops back to pass.
Third
He's
down
looking. Throws it
and
to the
3.
outside.
Nope.
Oh, boy. Almost intercepted. That was a dangerous throw.
Oh, not a very good decision. He's got to either
Wait,
throw this one
that was
away or
outside.
take a sack.
But now
you
it's
don't want to
third
go
down.
back to the sideline and have a discussion with the old ball coach. If that had
Third
been
down
an
and 3
interception.
coming
Back
up.
to pass.
He is looking
Rolling
once
out to the right
more.
side.
Trying to find something
He fires
open.
right.
Found someone to the right. That's complete
He's all the
for a
way
first down.
to the 26-yard line. The receiver found a hole in the zone and turned it into a first down.
No matter what type of defensive
Beautiful.
coverage you have, they're always going to be holes. The best thing you can do is make those holes small so the quarterback can't get the ball in there.
The key here is making sure the offensive line gives the quarterback plenty of time to
First
find the
down
open
and 10.
receiver.
On to the...
Oregon brings in their nickel package.
I think that's on to the 25.
They'll throw on first down.
I
Looking.
go 20, 23.
Across the middle.
Another dime, and he's in for the touchdown.
In for the touchdown. Coach, what can you say about that?
All I can say is that was a nice call. The quarterback saw the hole in the defense, and that's a touchdown, folks.
team is ready for the kick to make this a 7-point game. Good snap, good hold, the kick is up, field goal's good.
And he hits the PAT. Less than 2 to go in our first quarter of play. The score, Clemson 7, Oregon nothing.
Only 7 plays for our first drive. Not
Looks
bad.
like they're ready for the
Not
kickoff.
bad for our first drive. Sends it deep. He fields it to his own end zone.
Fields it in the end zone.
Taking down just not long.
They'll get the ball here at the 21. The Ducks come out showing 3 wide. Gets the ball. No, they faked it.
Faked it. That's
He
complete.
goes up and
And
gets it.
pushed out of
Good
bounds.
catch. And can this guy fly or what?
I couldn't agree with you more. This kid's got to be one of the fastest guys that we've had the privilege of seeing all year.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 44.
First down and
The
10.
Ducks come out in the ace
Onto
formation.
the...
They'll throw on 1st down. He pump fakes. In and
That's
out of his
incomplete.
hand.
Second down and 10 on
Second
the
and 10.
44-yard line.
Ball on the 44-yard line. The Tigers line up with 6 defensive backs. Drops back to pass. He
Fields
steps
it.
up across the
Looking.
middle.
That's
Got it to his
complete.
receiver. That
Another
one
first
worked pretty well.
down.
And it's a good
Right
job
around
here
to
by
the
the wide
21.
receiver to get open. He created good separation from the defense.
It's
First
1st and
down
10.
and 10 on the
Ball
21-yard
on the 21.
line. Not entirely on the red zone
The
yet.
Ducks come out showing 3 wide. Nice
And
play
off.
fake.
That's
Got it.
complete.
A
Did he
good
got-
play fake that time.
He
Here,
got
the play
there
action
just
was key to help
only
the linebackers there
second
by
down
the
and
fake by
inches.
the running
Oof.
back, and the running back did a very nice job of carrying out his fake.
And the quarterback did a tremendous job with a fake handoff, too.
The Ducks go with the I formation. Counter play.
That's a handoff. And he's loose. He's in for the touchdown.
The halfback refused to be taken down on that score.
Boy, there was no way that he was going to be stopped. He wanted that touchdown bad.
Here's another look at that fantastic run.
This will tie it if he makes this. Kick is up, kick is good, and we are
And
now
tacked on the
tied.
extra point. With just over a minute to go in the first quarter, the score is Oregon 7, Clemson 7. Number 25 looks ready to kick this one off. Kicks it off.
Fields it just
Number
around to the
21
one.
fields it in the end zone.
Try to make some sort of play. Try to cut around back. Only
Guys, their
just
last
stop at
possession,
the
they
20-yard
really
line.
had good success passing the ball.
Hey, if you ask me, I'd air it out some more.
Lee, I agree. Make them show you that they can stop it before you change things up.
The
First
Tigers
down and
come out in
10
the shotgun.
onto 20.
They'll run
He's
the option.
looking.
Laterals back.
Pitch.
There
And
he
he's
goes.
loose to the 40.
The 40.
Knocked
All
down
the way
just
down
around
to the
midfield.
49. A huge
Beautiful
gain on the
run.
option.
That was a sensational call. They put the ball in their playmakers' hands, and guys, he made them look like they were standing still.
Good execution there on the pitch out to the halfback, and you're right, Coach. What a huge gain.
Whoa, this could be huge if there's enough blocking up front.
1st and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. Number 6 lines up in the shotgun. On the ground,
Hand it
left
off.
side.
Good blocks. And
down he
he's
goes.
knocked down
The
around
39-yard
the
line.
39.
And he has a huge run.
I'll tell you right now, this guy is arguably one of the fastest players in college football today. There you see him turn it upfield with such fluidity and quickness.
I agree with you. He's such a natural
Looking
runner.
pass.
He's looking. He's rolling right.
Right to the middle. Complete. That's
And
number
he's
1.
tackled. A good looking pass that time.
Well, here they do a nice job of getting the ball out to their speedy receiver, and he shows you that he not only can turn on the jets, but he's got pretty decent hands as well.
First down
It's
and 10
first
on
and
the
10.
13-yard line.
Ball on the 13-yard line. And they have 3 bunch. Back to pass.
And off.
Wants to throw.
Pass
outside. And they
incomplete.
couldn't hook up on that one. He needed a little more touch on his throw.
He's got to take a deep breath, relax, and just play a little pitch and catch out there. Don't be anxious, kid.
So it's 2nd and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. Clemson lines up in a shotgun set. Looks. He scrambles.
He's trying to scramble this. Nowhere to go. Incomplete.
And he can't hang on to it. And so we've reached the end of quarter number 1, and we're all tied up.
In this long yard situation, you just got to go out there and perform your best.
Oregon put 6 DBs on the field.
They're down to 10 on the 13. Found his man, but he couldn't connect. That's going to be 4th down.
Bring out the kick team.
Number 19 in to attempt the short field goal.
Good snap, good hold, and the kick is no good. He missed it right. He missed it right. That is unfortunate. So Oregon takes over. 1st and 10 on the 20.
They'll set up shop at the 20-yard line. The Tigers line up in a nickelback. Toss. Some shenanigans. And he's going to throw. And he
could not hold on to that ball. They will rain on the 20-yard line in the 2nd down and 10.
Ball on their own 20. Ace backfield. They keep it on the ground.
And off.
And he's taken down at the 23. 3-yard gain by the running back.
Hello, welcome in. You're just saying hello, popping by. Well, thanks for popping by. Just playing some college football right now.
Third and seven coming up here.
They need to get at least to the 30-yard line to convert.
Number 24, the lone back. Drops back to pass. Under heavy pressure.
Off.
Wants to throw outside. Incomplete. The tailback, the intended target.
24 was almost there to make the stop.
A little bit too much on the ball and overthrew him.
So with 3 and out, they elected the punt.
And the punt team will come out.
Number 21 is back to receive.
He gets it away.
Fields is just around to the
35. Spin move. There's a
Gonna get away.
A good return there, guys.
I'll tell you what, the blocking was tremendous on that play, Coach.
You're absolutely right. He made some good moves, but the blocking was solid.
First down and 10
at the 47.
near midfield.
The Tigers go with the I formation.
Hand it off.
The big guy with room to run.
Try to pitch, but it costs them deeply. And that is a round
Well, the
of a
defense is playing
turnover.
inspired football right now. The ball popped out, and everybody was on the ground grabbing for it.
They tried to do like a pitch play, but
About 2 minutes before halftime.
it's 1st and 10 on the takeover for Oregon.
Number 24 is the deep back as they line up in the I. He drops back. Steps up.
He's
under
looking.
pressure.
Complete. That's number 6. And 6 is in for the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
On that one, my friend.
I'll tell you what, my friend, that quarterback has a killer instinct. He
So
saw a
with the
hole in
pitch
defense
play,
and
ended up that's going to cost them
immediately
dearly for 6. Good snap, good hold, good kick,
And he hits
right
the
through the
PAT.
middle. It is now
So
a
with less than
7-point
2 to
game.
go in the second quarter, our score is Oregon 14, Clemson 7. Number 25 looks ready to kick this one off.
Fields it to
Number
his end
9
zone.
Fields it in the end zone.
Got some daylight.
Down the sideline.
9! On the sidelines. No one's going to catch him. It is a touchdown for Clemson on a kickoff return.
Practice all week long. Just wrap the kid up already.
He found some room to space, and he took it from coast to coast.
Speed to break it wide open.
That is remarkable. And this is for the tie. Good hap, good snap, good hold, good kick. And we are now tied with that kickoff return.
So with less than 2 to go in the second quarter, our score is Clemson 14, Oregon 14. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Kicks it off.
Fields it off to the 2.
20 fields it at the 3.
That's 20, the halfback.
Shake and make move.
Finds some room.
At the 30.
Uh-oh, spin moves away.
They did a
And
great
he's
job
knocked
on
down
that last drive. Moving
just
the ball down the
around
field
to
for a
the
touchdown.
36.
Let's see if they can duplicate that on this drive. They'll
First
go to
and
work at
10
the 36.
on the 36.
3 wideouts to the left side. They'll throw on first down.
And off.
Here they come.
Try to get away, but he was nowhere.
Oregon
Gone.
takes a timeout,
That is
and
a
was their
sack.
first timeout. It's second down and a long ways to go. Ball on the 28-yard line. The Ducks come out in the ace formation.
24 is in
Back to
motion, looking to pass.
Steps up in the pocket, feeling the pressure.
Gives his hit,
Got it.
just got rid of it as he
Here's
throws,
another
and the tight end is loose.
At the
3
4.
men are chasing them down,
all the way
and he's
down
knocked
to
down
the
to the
30.
3.
The tight end came up with a nice catch that time.
Yeah, nice catch, and he shows off a few moves there.
Yeah, the big fella's pretty athletic for a tight end. And as a
Also-
quarterback, it's always nice to have a big target like this to go to.
First down and 10 on the 30.
Number 12 comes to the line with 3 wide.
Trying to scramble this. Nowhere to go from him. That's another sack.
Blitz was called, but it was the D lineman who made his way to the quarterback.
And he showed great quickness getting off the line and into the backfield. This guy can move for a big man.
Oregon comes out with 2 tight
Hand it
ends.
off. Got nowhere to go.
This one might be coming back.
Flag is
folks.
on the
Let's
play.
check out the penalty.
Let's see what it's called.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense.
So with the face mask, Oregon
Oregon
takes
calls a
the
timeout, and
penalty.
they'll have 1 timeout left.
And now it is 3rd down and 10 on the 30-yard line.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 30. Clemson comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Drop back to
Looking
back.
in trouble. Ball's loose. It's still
Number
up for
46
grabs. The defense
the
recovers.
ball. They work hard and they got the turnover.
This
He
is what
got
it's all
hit,
about. Defense taking advantage
Forcing
of
it
an opportunity.
a
They're
loose
pouncing
ball,
on the
and
loose
Clemson
ball.
takes over.
Everyone should know this one. Now go make it happen.
First
They'll
down
get the ball
and
here
10
at the 39-yard line.
onto the
The
near
Tigers
to the
line out
40-yard
with
line.
3 receivers bunch.
Looking.
He's looking. Rolls to the right. Throws it to the
Finds him.
outside.
Almost picked off.
Intercepted.
But it
There
falls
was not a
incomplete.
soul open
Second
there.
down
He
coming
threw
up.
into double coverage because it was an obvious passing down, and the defense knew the pass was coming.
Oregon brings in their nickel package.
Hands
He
it
drops
off,
back.
looking.
Looks. He's looking down the
In
middle.
trouble.
Incomplete.
Almost
What happened there,
incomplete.
Kirk?
Well, as a
Was there
quarterback,
to make
you
the
usually
stop.
want to put the ball in front of the receiver so
Third
he
down
can
on
catch
the
it in stride.
39.
Here he just put it a little bit too far in front.
The Tigers come out in a shotgun. Back to
Hands it
pass.
off.
Looking. Rolls right.
Looking for some
Wants to
missing
throw
play.
outside.
Nowhere.
Not a good series there throwing
Just
the ball.
couldn't get
3
on.
and out, and they were
Fourth down
all
coming up.
incompletions. They send out the punting unit.
So a 3 and out. Force a punt.
Number
Good
89
distance.
gets it off.
He fields it off
Number
just
2
shy
fields it
from
at
the
the
30.
24.
And
Came away with a nice return
brought
there, Lee
down
Corso.
onto the 39.
Nelly. That was almost a big one, my friend.
With 19 seconds to go, it's first and down and 10 on the 39.
The Ducks come out showing 3 wide. They'll throw on first down.
Ooh, trying to like get some sack here, but it's going to be complete by number 1. Still going, he is. And he's be brought down here to the 50. Another flag.
I'm not sure when it was thrown. Let's find out.
This could be a face mask.
Flipping on the offense.
Oh, he's flipping.
15-yard penalty. Still
And that
first
penalty is
down.
going to push him back.
Yeah, an offense can't be productive when they're making mistakes like that.
With 7 seconds to go, will they have enough time to like try to like get in something going here? Nope. It'll be falling at halftime.
And we've got a tie ball game here, folks, and we pause for halftime.
I should know that this is 3 minutes.
Got the ball to start the game, so they'll be kicking off to start the second half. Here's the kick.
Like 3 minutes. Anyways, back to the game. He feels his just to the
Fields it
1.
He didn't get
Brought
much at all on that
down
return.
around to
When
the
you see a
14.
team stuff a return like that, it usually gives their defense a little momentum to start
First
the
down
drive.
and 10
We'll see if that
on
happens
the
here.
13-yard line.
They'll set up shop at the 14-yard line. Oregon lines up with 3 receivers. Drops back to pass. He steps
looking.
up across the middle.
That's complete
Finds
by
his
number
receiver,
1.
And down he
Not
goes
to the
at
first down
24
yet,
yard
but
line.
they're close.
And he threw that ball in there nicely. Did you see that, Coach?
Yes,
Second
I
down
did,
and
Brad,
inches
and that was a good
on the
pass
24-yard
and a
line.
very good game.
Oregon lines up in a shotgun set. He drops back. Over the
12,
middle.
incomplete,
And they
couldn't
hook up
connect.
on that one.
That'll be
one was
third
thrown in the
down
direction of the
now.
tight end.
And as a coach, you hate to see the perfect play call wasted because of poor execution. Here, the quarterback just overshot this time.
Ace backfield. On the ground, up the middle. And he's
Big
taken
hit.
down. 4-yard gain by the back.
He's got the first down. First down and 10 on the 28.
Ball on the 28. The Ducks come out in the ace formation. He's drilled as he throws. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
Of 3.
It's second down and 10 to go.
Second
Ball
down and
on
10
their own 28.
onto. I think still remaining on the 39.
The Ducks go with the I formation. And down he
Got
goes
it.
at the 33. 5 yards.
Third down and 5
coming
on
up.
the
And this is the 6th play of the drive.
They needed at least to
Oregon
get to
comes
39 to
line
convert the
with 3
first.
wide.
To get the first. 24 is in motion.
Back to pass.
Passing
under
up.
center.
Blitz play. The quarterback was all over it.
Catches it out.
Everyone's all over
Yeah,
it.
the point here is that
Forcing
you gotta have possession
incompletion.
of the football and at least
It
one
is
foot
now
in bounds.
4th down.
You can see that he didn't get a foot in, and that's a good call.
3 and out. They elected the punt. 21 is back to
21,
receive
to
once
return.
again.
He punts it.
That is all the way to the
Number
left.
21 calls for the fair catch. And they make the fair catch at the
fair
34-yard
catch,
line.
hangovers.
And now we'll see the offense come out of the field for their
First
next
down and 10.
possession. They'll start this drive at the 34. The Ducks bring in the nickel package.
Looking.
He's looking. Wants
Got
to
his
throw
man,
outside.
incomplete.
Oh, boy, almost intercepted. Coach, you made a nice defensive play there.
He sure did. He just stuck his hand out and hit the football.
2nd and 10. Ball on
Still
the
second down on
34.
34.
Clemson comes out with 5 receivers. Looks.
Looking.
He rolls out to the right. Throws to the middle.
Right
Got
to
it.
number 1.
He's into the open field. And he's taken down.
He is knocked
How
down
about that
just
reception,
around.
Lee?
A good throw, plus a
Midfield.
nice catch, and some good blocking equals to a chunk of yards. That's exactly what you practice all the time, Brad.
The Tigers line up in an I formation. They'll
Hand
work
off.
the right side.
Big run.
Got some
Right, got the
overfield.
first down and more.
And
And
down he goes.
he
The
has
37-yard
Nathan
line.
Holt
And that one goes for a big, big first down.
You know, every time you run the ball successfully like that,
First down and 10 on the
creep up a little
37.
bit. That's when you go to the air, my friend.
The Tigers come out in the shotgun.
He looks to pass once more.
Steps up, down the middle.
Complete,
Pass.
but incomplete as a Jarve loose.
As a coach, I'm trying to show the defense just enough for them to bite on a similar play later on.
First
It's
down,
like a chess
second down and
match out
10
there.
on
They come out with a
the
big set.
47.
They go with the option. And he's
He
taken
tried
down.
to
A gain of
go
1.
anywhere, but it's nowhere shy to the first.
That's a
Third
bunch of
down
yards
and
to go for a
9. They
first
need
down
at
there.
least to get
I
to
just
the
throw the ball down the field. Maybe you'll get lucky.
37. Not the 37, but the 37 to get the first.
The Ducks
I don't know, the
line
27
up in a
to get
nickel
the
back.
first. Excuse
He
me.
drops back. He's looking. He's going right.
That's
Ball's
complete, but incomplete.
Not much a receiver could do that time.
You're right. Nice defensive play, and the key here is the defender's able to avoid pass
They're
interference.
going for this on 4th down. So, they're going for it on 4th down.
4th and a long shot. Back to pass. Looks.
He looks to pass once more.
Under heavy pressure. Now he's
Trying to get away. But that's going to be
Almost
incomplete for a
intercepted.
turnover on
The
downs.
defense stopped him.
That 4th down play was very
Oregon
important
takes over on the
as far
36.
as the Big Mo is concerned. Now they have momentum on their side. Go for it.
Number 12 lines up in the shotgun.
On offense.
In and out of his
Incomplete.
hand.
Tries to throw a bullet, but he's knocked down. Second down and 10
It's
on the
second down and 10
36.
to go. Ball on the 36-yard line. Number 12 comes to the line with 3 wide. Here comes the pressure.
He loves
And
that
one's called
nowhere.
incomplete. And he had a
Third
man
down
wide open.
now.
Oh, boy, and you talk about missed opportunities. That could have been a huge play.
Oregon lines up in a shotgun set.
Third down and 10.
Drops back to pass. He's going left.
Picked off
What an interception.
by number 9. And number 9
What an
is
interception
stopped out
by
of
the quarterback.
bounds.
This guy needs to be playing
Good
both sides
defense.
of the ball. He can catch the ball better than some of these receivers. My goal is to move the ball downfield, but I don't want to give away my entire game plan.
The Ducks bring in their dime package. They'll throw on first down.
That's a screen pass.
Complete.
Got
And he's stopped behind the
nowhere.
line.
They went backwards.
Loss of 7.
That's going to be the it for the third
And so we've
quarter.
reached the end of quarter number 3 here with 1 quarter to go. We're all tied up.
You got to execute in this long yardage situation. Just take the snap and wing it in there.
Oregon
down and
lines up
17.
with 5 defensive backs. Looking.
Bat it down.
He had
Great
a very
defense by
small
Oregon.
window he was trying to throw to on that one.
Yo, you called that a window? The defender had it shut pretty tight. That was a poor decision by the quarterback.
Oregon brings in the nickel
Fields
here.
it off,
He drops back.
hand it off
He's
again.
looking. He wants it
He
all,
launched
going
it deep
long.
to the right.
And he can't
Incomplete.
make the catch. The wide receiver just let it slip off his fingertips.
Yeah, and for any of you kids watching at home, here's a perfect example of not looking the ball in, and the result, as you can see, is points off the board.
They'd better
Two
watch out for a
defensive
trick play.
backs. Waiting for the punt.
Gets it off.
As will be
Number 23 signals for a fair catch.
fielded just on the touchback.
Great
They'll
job by the
start out
defense
shop
last
at
time
20
forcing
now.
the pick. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few runs here by the offense to start things off.
It's first and 10
get the
on
ball
the,
here
on
at
the
the 20-yard
20-yard
line.
line.
The Tigers line up with 6 defensive backs. They'll throw on first down. He's going left. Finds his receiver, and down he goes. And Herbie, that was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, and what impresses me is the composure of this young quarterback. He made a great read, saw
First
the open
down and
receiver,
10
and delivered an
onto the
almost
30.
perfect strike. Good-looking play.
On the first down, he need to get to the
Oregon
40-yard
comes to the
line as he
line
looks to
with 3
pass.
wide.
A little short pass play,
they hit him
and
in
he
the
got
back.
nowhere backwards yardage.
Loss of 3.
So it is on the 27 now, second down and 13.
It's second down now and 13 to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. Back to pass. He's looking down the middle.
Picked off
Right
again.
there. Interception.
43, the middle linebacker. He pitches off.
And the defense comes up with another
He
one.
pitches
Hey,
off
good
to
job
his
by that defense to get the ball back.
left offensive linebacker. Luckily, it was not a forced turnover. And they'll get the ball under the 11th.
You can play it safe or you can go for it all. I let my quarterback throw for a touchdown here.
Clemson lines up in a shotgun set. They'll throw on first down.
And it off. Almost picked off.
Not a good decision here by the quarterback throwing into coverage.
Red zone play is crucial to winning and losing. As a coach, I'm concerned about not turning the ball over here because that means taking points off the board.
And it off. Trying to get around.
And down he goes.
Need to get to the first down.
Lost on that one, Kirk.
Yeah, they did, Brad. Nice recognition here by the quarterback to see that confusion and then take advantage of it.
Trying to find that end zone here as they come out of
And
the
off.
formation.
And that is a touchdown for Clemson.
Yeah, the running back
With
just
a
ran
minute
right through the opening, almost like a truck
just to
driving
go.
down the highway. Watch out. This one's simple. Kick the PAT.
Kicks up, kicks good, and we are now back at a 7-point differential.
So with less than 2 to go in the fourth quarter, the score is Clemson 21, Oregon 14.
A minute
Clemson,
and 46
the kick,
seconds to go.
number 6, and
Oregon
number 20
still has
back
a
ready
chance to make a
return.
comeback. As he fields it off around to the 3.
Number 20 fields it at
Hand
the
it
3.
off. That's H. That's halfback number 20.
So
It'll be
before the
brought
offense
down
hits the field, let's take
onto
some time to let
the
you know
25-yard
that our
line.
game is brought to you
First down and
by
10
EA Sports.
on the 25.
They'll go to work at the 25-yard line. Number 12 with 3 wide receivers. He drops back, steps up in the pocket.
He
Across
shifts
the
it.
middle.
That's
He's
the
got
tight
an
end
opening.
complete for a first down.
And he's
And
taken
he's
down.
just brought down through the 37. 47. 44, excuse me. Oof.
First and 10. Ball on their own 44. Number 24 lines up in a deep back. High
Looks
formation.
pass. That's
And he's
complete.
all the way down to the 26-yard line. He can provide some excitement.
He sure can. And the thing that makes this play successful is the fact that he's on the same page
A minute
with
and
his
10 to
quarterback.
go in the
Sometimes
fourth
you
quarter,
see wide
and
receivers
they're
that
already
don't have
on
their heads in the game.
to the
And they
27.
make stupid mistakes.
You're right.
Hand it
Then
off
they complain
once
about
more.
not getting the
He
ball.
looks. No, they're going to get it.
He just let his wide out a little too much that time.
Second
EA
down and
Sports
10.
Old Spice say congratulations to our players of the game.
Don't celebrate too early.
Number
Oh,
24 is the single setback.
Oh, it's Minute Hogan. He's in motion.
Back to pass.
Passing up.
He steps
He
up,
looks.
throws this one out to the left.
That's
Got it to the
complete.
receiver.
Near the
Oregon
5.
takes a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining.
First down and goal. I think this is their first down red. I think this is our first down red zone.
The
So
Ducks
it's on
line
the
up
5.
with 3
First down and
wide.
goal. With 58 seconds on the clock.
Gets
They
the
hand it
ball.
off. Play action.
And he picks
Picked
it off
off.
in the end zone.
And that's going to do
Another
it.
misfired pass and another turnover by the quarterback.
They
Nobody to blame
were
there but
doing
himself.
so well
It wasn't a real
until
smart throw.
that
Yeah, Coach, he
happened.
threw that one right into coverage.
Everyone should know this one. Now go
This
make it
one
happen.
is over.
They'll set up shop at the 20-yard line. High formation here. Here's the give.
A handoff, blocks, another block, and he's loose. The fullback down the sideline
And he's all the way
onto
down
the
to
30.
Oregon calls a timeout.
Yo, don't do anything silly. You got this one in the bag. If you just take
2 timeouts
one
left.
neat
Actually, no, 1
hit.
timeout left for Oregon.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 29. Clemson will kneel
They'll
on
take
it
a
here
knee.
as they count the
I
seconds
would
down.
call for one more final
The
timeout.
Ducks call for a timeout, and that was their last timeout.
Third
It's
down
second
and
12 to
12.
go. Ball on the 31-yard line. And this should be a kneel down as they
They'll
just
take a
try to
knee
kill
once
the
more,
clock.
and that
And he'll
is
just
going to
kneel
do it.
here.
Clemson came out big today with their defensive options here. Oh, well, with like, what, 3 out of the 4
In
turnovers.
this situation, I'm telling my guys to hold on to the football and
3 out of
just
4
stay
turnovers
in
with
bounds.
Third and 14. Ball on the 33.
one almost being like a
lines up in
scoop and
dime
score.
defense here. On the ground, left side. So they come up well short on that run.
Well, here it's 3rd and long. I'm assuming they just wanted to protect the
So the
football
next
and keep
game
the clock
will
running.
be NCAA 06 on the PS2. But first, a little intermission break. 5 minutes.
And that's the end of the game. Kirk, what'd you think of this one?
I'm sad to see this one in because it was a great game to watch.
5
Oregon
minutes.
had plenty of chances
And then
to
we'll
win
move on
this
to
football
NCAA
game, but
06.
it wasn't meant to be today. All you
We've
can do
picked
now
the
is try
teams
to
by
bounce
then.
back after a close loss like this.
Folks, that's going to do it for this edition of NCAA Football 2004.
Yeah,
We hope you'll
see you in
join us
5.
again. Our final score...
Alright, we are back with this. Playing some NCAA 06 with the Georgia Bulldogs and the Tennessee Volunteers.
Hi, everybody. Brad Nessler, along with my partners Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso. It's a sweltering late summer game today here between the Georgia Bulldogs and the Volunteers of Tennessee. We hope you're ready for an action-packed game of NCAA football.
And here come the Volunteers.
The Bulldogs don't seem to match up too well in this one. Kirk, I'm not sure I like their chances very much.
Tennessee has one of the better running attacks in college football and a very good running back. Lee, this will be a great opportunity here for fans to get a chance to see him run the football and lead his team to a victory.
I agree with you.
They'll be celebrating
Oh.
all the way to the top of the hill tonight.
Highly Corso.
Volunteers.
Smoke.
Thanks, Coach. The pregame routine just wouldn't be the same without that prediction. Now let's get the coin toss.
Oh. Alright, Wheels selected to receive. We get the ball
Lines up to kick
first.
this one off, and we're just about set to get underway. Decent kick, looks to be returnable. Number 16 fields it in the end zone.
Oof.
As a coach, you got to be concerned with what the defense is throwing at you. And tell my quarterback to take what the defense is giving you.
Stadium pulse is now at maximum. This is great.
He's in trouble.
He
He'll
got.
be sacked for a loss. Under relentless pressure, the quarterback goes down for the sack.
Those guys on defense are just pinning their ears back right now and coming in as fast as they can.
Well, in that case, the offense needs to sneak on a screen pass to the halfback. Let him get behind the rush and then take off behind his blockers for 6.
They'll work from the
Second down and 16.
He drops
Number
back.
3.
Looks. He's rolling right. He's under some
He
heat.
tried to get away, but couldn't connect.
Sack on the play. The fourth-year man at defensive end brings down the quarterback for the sack.
That's exactly what you'd expect out of a senior. Big plays to
Third
fire
down
his
and
defense
26.
up.
The Bulldog set up in the gun. Looking. He passes it.
Looks very deep. Insane catch to the 20, to the 10. No shot for Bulldogs.
Catch there.
And whenever you have a receiver who can make plays like that, you just want to get the ball in his hands and let him do the work. Listen up.
A long pass.
The quarterback, too. Don't forget about the guy slinging the ball all over the field out there.
That is insane. 94 yards. Kick is up. Kick is right down the pipe.
That's on the extra point. And now let's take a look at the drive summary brought to you by Pontiac.
So with that bomb explosive play,
Number 33, back ready to return.
that brings up to 7-0. Fields is just run to the 10.
Fields it at the 9.
Taken down.
And now we'll see the offense coming out onto the field for their next possession. They'll go to work at the 24. The ball come out in the ace formation.
Hand off.
The toss,
That is a fake play
and they make the
for a
stop.
first down.
The trickery pays off with a nice gain and a first down. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 42. They'll bring in their dime package.
Hand off.
Nice play fake. Wants
That's complete. It is so fucking hot.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
That's a little bit better.
First and 10. Ball on the 37. Tennessee comes out with two tight ends. They'll throw on first down. He's looking. Short toss.
Where the heck was that come from?
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line. Tennessee comes out with an I formation. Here's the give.
And off. He got somehow broke through all of that. It is now 2nd down and 4 on the 16.
Second and 4 coming up here. And this is the 5th play in the current drive. Tennessee sets up in the I.
And off. Ball's loose. And Georgia takes over.
Nice job there by the defense.
The halfback was unlucky there. He had a good tight grip on the ball. The defender just made a play. One heck of a play. Yep.
Bro just used his body. Yes, he did. Bro used his body to force a fumble. That's insane.
You got to be concerned with what the defense is throwing at you.
First down and 10 on the 18.
Defense is giving you.
Georgia lines up in a double tight set.
And off.
Gets the ball. No, they faked it. Rolling out to the right side.
Right.
He's going to air it long.
Nowhere.
The ball is tipped. And the safety got a hand on it that time.
I throw it deep here. You may be able to gain a chunk of yards if the defense is not ready for it.
The Bulldogs come out in the shotgun. He drops back.
He looks to
He
pass.
rolls out to the right. Here comes the pressure.
I pressed the wrong button, which that concludes another sack. Oof.
You gotta love
Same
a kid
scenario.
with this kind of
Interesting.
mentality on defense. He's just so tough out there.
And I remember when they were recruiting him years ago, they almost stuck him at fullback.
You know, it was obviously a good decision. to
Third
make
down
the
and
right
10.
Looking. Lets it go.
Airs it out to the right.
It falls
Incomplete.
He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
They line up to punt this one away.
Ooh, crowd is shaking. Crowd is shaking. Oh, almost blocked that punt.
And this one's going to
Ooh,
at the 30.
he almost blocked that.
The defense will be trying to
Ball's on the 31 now.
If these kids don't start hanging on to the football, they won't see another offensive series. They might start putting in some of those defensive players that really want to play bad.
He fields it.
He's got an opening.
Got some room to run
And he's
for a
taken
first
down.
down.
And that was a nice run. Kirk, that was a great job by that big offensive line.
Yeah, it really was, Brad. And also, a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
When you break
First
one
down
like
and
that,
10
you
on the
gotta give a lot of
21-yard
credit
line.
to the offensive line.
Tennessee comes to the line, only one man in the backfield.
Hands it off.
To the tailback. He dukes.
Got nowhere to go.
And that one goes for a big, big first down.
You know, every time you run the ball successfully like that, that defense starts to creep up a little bit. That's when you go to the air, my friend. Over the top.
Tennessee.
Hands it off. We just
Down.
that just got blown up.
Able to gain a yard.
Second down and goal on the 8-yard line.
Tennessee comes out with two tight ends. He's hit and got away.
Another. He is a tank for breaking through those tackles. Third down and goal on the 5.
Nickel defense. Another run.
That is in for 6.
Halfback, and he got him restored.
Another power run by 21.
And he hits the PAT. Time to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. And remember, the good folks at Pontiac have been bringing you fuel for the soul since 1926. Tennessee to kick this one off. Number 20 and number 16.
So we're all tied up here.
Kicks it off.
Fields it to his end zone. Got some space to deal with, and he's knocked down just around to the 27. First down and 10.
They'll set up shop at the 27-yard line. Number 3 is back in the gun.
Looking for some scenic play, nowhere.
Excellent job by the defense to read the draw play.
Yep, the quarterback thought he could spread them out and find a hole for himself to run through, but they were having none of that.
Second down, and they got 15 for the first down. Ball on their own 22. The Bulldogs line up with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. Steps up. Rolls to the right.
A deep throw, chucks it. Almost picked off.
He could have had a big reception that time, guys.
Just let that one get away from his vision. Just for
Now here's as he throws.
It's third down and 15 to go. Ball on the 22-yard line. Number 3 comes to the line with 3 wide. Back to pass. He's looking. Rolls right.
Throws it off the back foot. Complete!
And he's taken down. So on third down, they pick up the first and a lot more.
When that kid caught the ball, he wasn't thinking about first down. He was thinking touchdown. I'd throw it deep here. You may be able to gain a chunk of yards if the defense is not
First
ready.
down and 10. Would have enough. No, because that's going to do it in the first quarter. Tied at 7-7.
Tied up at the end of the first quarter.
This is what power football is all about. You got to be able to run between the tackles.
First and 10. Ball on the 37. The Bulldogs line up in an I formation. He's hit
Got
down
some
away. Tackle.
takedowns.
7-yard
Oof.
play.
I keep it on the ground with an option here. I'd let my quarterback make the decision to keep it or pitch it.
The Bulldogs come out showing 3 wide. Here's an open.
Whoa, okay, where did he come from?
Option keeper gives
He was loose for a second until he just got clobbered.
Trust the quarterback's decision making.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. They line
Not
up
for a
in
first
line.
down, though,
He drops
which
back.
means first down and 10.
He's rolling right. Throws it to the
Try to
outside.
completes it to 16.
I thought I was paying attention here, but I looked up and pow! The guy's got 100 yards receiving already. When did that happen?
Coach, I'm wondering the same thing. He's having a great game out there today.
Georgia lines up in the power.
Hands
line.
off, out of the way.
Back to pass. Over the
Batted down.
Nice job by the defensive back that time to get in position and knock the pass down.
Sure was, Kirk. Great play.
They're down in 4.
defense will try to stop this third down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. They'll run the option.
He's trying to get away, but he was taken down.
This defensive front is tough, and they're really, I mean really fast, too.
He was there right up on him.
Because you have to try
Oof.
to keep them off balance so they can't use their quickness.
You better kick it here.
Trying to take the lead by a field goal. Here comes the special
The
teams unit.
shaking is real tonight. Good hold, good kick. Would have enough distance. No good. He missed it just shy. And now goes the Bulldog. Oof.
They'll start this drive at the 28-yard line. Number 10
So back,
lines up in the shotgun.
still score remains as a wildcat play. Trickery.
Tackle.
It goes nowhere.
4-yard gain by the back.
Second down and 6.
Second and 6. Ball on the 32. And they have 3 receivers bunched. Up the middle. Makes a move. And he's taken down. Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a first down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job in reading his blocks and accelerating through the hole.
It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 onto the 40-yard line.
The Volunteers go with the I formation. Again with the run.
Hand it off, got nowhere.
They keep it on the ground, and the halfback gets about 7 yards.
Only a gain of just 3.
2nd and 3
So
come
third
up
down
right
and
around
second
midfield.
down and 3 now on the 47.
They line up in a double tight set.
A handoff.
And he's going to lose yards.
Got nowhere again.
Stop the halfback for a loss.
And let me tell you something, that toss play
Back
had no chance
just
whatsoever.
behind 3 yards.
Defense was all over it.
Third down and 6 on the 44.
And 6 to go. Ball in their own 44. 2 tight end set. They'll run the option.
The option play.
Excellent open field tackle. A big gain on the option.
I'm telling you right now, guys, the defense has to do a better job of keeping an eye on this young man. He shows he has the ability to hurt you.
And this is an offense that can do this to you every now and then.
1st and 10. And this is the 6th play of the drive. I formation here. Begins to the fullback. And they make the stop. Just a minute, folks. There's a penalty on that play.
Flags on the field.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense. 15 yards and spot the foul.
So that face mask is going to cost them.
Sometimes it's
But for the
unintentional
good
when you
news
get
for
a hand
Tennessee
full of
is a
face
first
mask.
down.
You got to drop your hand real quickly or they'll give you a personal foul every time.
About 2 minutes before halftime. Tennessee sets up in the eye. Another run.
Oof.
Excellent play by the defense that time as they swallowed him up before he got back to the line.
It's more like they devoured him. He had no shot of breaking clean.
It's 2nd down and 12 to go. And this is the 8th play of the drive. Tennessee lines up in a shotgun set. Throws it to
That's
the
complete.
outside. Got it to the senior.
And he crosses the first down after the 5. Timeout calls by Tennessee.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice red zone, when performance matters the most. Trying to find that end zone here as they come out in the I formation. On the ground, up the middle. Juke move. Touchdown, Tennessee! And
He crosses the goal line for a touchdown.
Yep, he's really finding his way into the end zone. He's off to a great start.
And he tacks on the extra point.
So it's just now down by a touchdown.
Number 25 is lined up to kick this one off. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Number 20
Fields it to his own end zone. Only at the 14.
The last time this offense had it. Let's see what happens this time around.
Yeah, that poor kicker has to wait on the sideline and hopes he gets a chance to redeem himself after that last miss.
The crowd is shaking.
And looking to make a play. Rolling out to the left side.
Charge it. Got hit. Ball's loose. Ball's loose. Been tipped and now it's been picked by Tennessee.
Was rattled by that pressure.
Well, let me tell you, the best ones will
Bro got hit as he threw it. It was been tipped by one Georgia, 2 Tennessee cornerbacks. And it lands in the hands off of Tennessee. So they'll take it over on the 32.
They'll throw on first down. Complete. Brought down. Short pass there, and they get a moderate gain.
There's nothing wrong with nickel and diming him down the field.
It's second down and 6 to go. Ball on the 28-yard line. Tennessee comes out with an I formation. He gets rid of it. Off his hands and incomplete. This incompletion is credited to the wideout.
Absolutely. The quarterback executed his end of the deal.
Third and 6. Ball on the 28. They come out with 4 linebackers.
Third down and 6. Hands it off. And he's knocked out of bounds. Not out of bounds. He's just got shot at the first down.
Easily.
So we're 3 and out. This calls to the kicking unit. This is a 46-yard attempt.
Make it a 2-score game.
Good snap, good hold, good kick, and that is right through the middle. They are just down by just 7.
Number 25.
I mean, they're up by like 10. Actually, they're up by 10, excuse me.
Number 20 fields it in
He
the end
feels
zone.
it. He's loose. Loose again. Shakes one-man miss, and he's brought down just around midfield. A good return by 20.
This is where you just go with what you know the best.
They'll take over at midfield. Georgia lines up in a shotgun set. Back to pass. Looking.
Passing up.
He unloads.
Airs it out. Right to the middle.
He was looking for his
But it was incomplete.
Just sailed on it.
When you're concerned with the game clock ticking down, you got to go to the air.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 50.
Second down and 10.
To the line with
Hand it off.
Gets the ball. No, they faked it.
They're trying to like go nowhere.
Sack. And it looks like
And the
injury
left
down
end,
there on
the left end, 98 is hurt on the play.
As a player, you got to get out of bounds or get the first down in order to stop the clock.
Got 9 seconds to go.
The clock is stopped when the chains are moved on first down conversion.
Number 3.
All right, last play of the half.
Rolling out
He
to the
hands
right
it off.
side.
Try to get away. Try to through as he can. But it drops incomplete, and that's going to be it for the first half of the game.
We've reached the end of the first half. Our score at halftime: Tennessee 17, Georgia 7. Georgia got the ball to start the game, so they'll be kicking off to start the second half. Here's the kick. Number 21 takes it from
Fields
the
it.
6. Shoves him away.
Shift him off, and he's loose for like a couple yards. 3 Georgia rushers are after him, and he knocked down just around the 36.
And our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll go to work at the 36-yard line.
First down and 10 on the 36-yard line. Hand it off. Look for a mismatch. Wildcat intercepted by 23.
Interception there.
Well, they're still down.
They were looking for some sort of trickery, but it fell backwards for a pick.
Excellent field position to start the drive.
First down and 10 on the 47. And off. Try to get away.
Hit him in the backfield.
Break some tackles. No shy.
Get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed it.
Second and 11. Ball on the 48-yard line. Georgia comes to the line.
He fields it.
Wide. Looking. He rolls out to the right.
Chucks it.
He throws.
Incomplete.
Oh, he could have had a big reception that time, guys.
Just let that one get away from his vision just for a split second.
3rd and 11 coming up here. Ball right around midfield. Georgia lines up with 3 receivers. He's looking, rolls to the right. He's going right.
Right to the left side. Right side, excuse me. And that's complete.
That was more than enough to pick
Good
up the touchdown.
chunk of yardage right there.
Playing on their heels.
An option run here would be perfect. You just got to make sure not to turn the ball over when you're in a scoring position.
The offense gets set.
Hands it off.
To put an end to these
Shuttle late.
Blues.
Oh, he got hit. He juked the man. He stiff-armed the man and just got hammered.
Is that you think it's easier when you get close to your opponent's end zone. Not so fast, my friend. It is actually harder to move the ball because the defense has the same number of guys in a smaller field to play with.
Play action. He's looking for his man. Great.
Pressure on him again.
In this short yardage situation, you got to make sure not to pitch the ball unless you absolutely have to.
The Bulldogs come to the line with their jumbo package. They go with the option.
That's a fullback, and he's got the first down.
And so the fullback
First
gets a nice
down
gain
and
on the
goal
option
on the
there.
5.
They're using
Lots of
everyone.
5s. Lots of 5s
The
today.
option as a defense, you have to account for everybody. Here, the offense gives it to the fullback, and he picks up the first down on a huge gain.
Keep an eye
Hands
on
it
that
off.
quarterback down there. He has big plays.
Got nowhere. He almost crossed the goal line, but it stopped short. Just only a gain of 3. 2nd down and 2. 2nd down and goal on the 2-yard line.
Let's see if they can get it in for the touchdown.
Hands it off. He is in for 6.
Defense was on its heels there. They're expecting the quarterback or tailback to keep the ball to the outside, not the big fella up the middle. Nice call.
And when you do all the blocking, the coach rewards you with the touchdown. You got yourself one happy player, my friend.
And he hits the PAT.
So kick is up,
With
kick
just
is
over
good,
3 minutes
good.
remaining in the third
They
quarter.
have-
Our score, Tennessee 17.
It's only a
Georgia,
field goal
14.
game now. They have cut off the lead just by 6,
Everyone's all
7.
lined up and ready for the kickoff. Decent kick, looks to be returnable.
He fields it, just run to Thor. He'll be taken down.
Offense hits the field. Let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll start this drive at the 22. Ace backfield. They're going to pitch it.
He ain't going nowhere.
Boy, that was a bad looking play.
It all starts with the big guys up front. You got to get onto your blocks.
2nd and 15. Ball on their own 17. Tennessee lines up in a shotgun
Looks,
set.
he
Throws
looks.
this one out to the left.
Pick, that's complete.
At the 40.
Number 17. And he is in for the touchdown.
What an athletic play by the wideout.
This guy is one of the most athletic players.
That was an 83-yarder. They have extended the lead back to like 2 again. They have extended the lead back to 2 scores. Kick goes up, kick is good. Just only 2 scores now.
Number 25 looks ready to kick this one off. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one.
He fields it off to his own end zone. They both took the hit and they both fell down. Gain first down and 14. First down and 10 on the 14.
The Bulldogs line up with 3 wide. Nice play fake.
Got sacked again.
Sack number 6 on the day.
Kirk, who's at fault here? The O-line for not blocking well, or the quarterback for not getting rid of the football?
I'd say you can blame both the offensive line and the quarterback, but don't forget about the receivers. They're not helping matters. They're not getting open,
Yeah.
so you're seeing a lot of coverage sacks as well.
Rolls right. Heaves a long one.
Fairs it off. And that's complete for a huge gain.
That's a first down.
And a great catch, too. Did you see how he looked that one in?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. He can catch the football. The draw play is a simple trick play. You're telling the defense that you're going to be passing the ball, and then pow, you hand it off and
First down and 10 on the 43.
Is in the zone right now.
He is running. Ball's loose. He scooped it up. The quarterback number 4, and he is hot stepping it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
it was simply a bad play. Turnovers are bad at home, but when you add to the fact that the resulting points...
He tried to hand it off. He tried to run for a first. But he got hit bad, dropping it, costing it. Oof.
And he hits the PAT. So with less than 2 to go in the third quarter, our score, Tennessee 31, Georgia 14.
So Tennessee is dominating this game for now.
Number 16 set to return. And he
Well, that domination keeps on sticking in as they be fielded off his own end zone. Taken down just around the 32.
Georgia lines up
Hands
three
off.
receivers. Looking,
Passes.
right. He goes down.
Air shot to the right. That's complete, but
The
dropped.
wide receiver wasn't able to hang on.
You talk about a solid hit. This guy is a true enforcer.
In this situation, you got to trust the quarterback's decision-making.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. The Bulldogs set up in the gun. Back to pass. He's looking. Airing it out low.
Air it out to the right. That's picked.
That last INT gives this defense 2 on the day.
Not a good throw there.
The
quarterback
defense
needs to make
is
better
unstoppable. And Tennessee will take it over around to the 31. Tomorrow, tomorrow there's going to be like another live stream for College Football 26.
Bring him down. A couple, maybe 3 yards on
Of
that.
course, I kind of bought off the. Of course, I bought off the pre-order versions for both College Football 26 and Madden NFL 26. But I decided to like
Ball on the 34.
record it on the day when it's full released,
They'll use a 4-4 defense here.
and the live stream as well.
The D lineman wasn't letting
As for
anybody
Madden,
by.
same thing here
fella did a heck of
for
a
College
job
Football
plugging up the
26.
hole where that play was supposed to go.
It'll be on August
Doesn't
11th.
plug up holes. He plugs up the whole line down there. Yo.
Yeah. The next live stream, though, however,
Shotgun. He steps up. He throws it.
as he airs it out as a pick. For the next live stream,
That interception.
It's sure going to help. If they can march down the field and score, watch out. You might have a game here.
let me get my schedule out. Yeah, the next live stream. Ooh.
This is what power football is all about.
The next live stream, I'm going to have to move it.
Set up shot at the 20.
It's on the 14th. I'm going to have to move it on the next day.
They gave
The next day
shot
before.
picking up yardage, but he couldn't get anything.
There will be also another live stream on the 13th if we come across to it.
Whoa, I like this play.
Yeah.
Now you get the fullback into the passing game. and
Second
the
down
defense
and
really
12
got
on
their
the
hands full.
22.
They come out in a nickel. Drops back to pass. Looks. Rolling out to the right side.
He hands it off
He's going to air it
right down the pipe.
on the run.
That's a first
All the way
down.
down to the 41.
Wow, nice catch.
Way to look it in. Heck of a job by the wide receiver. These
As a quarterback, you got to be aware of what the defense is throwing at you.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 41. They'll work from the shotgun.
Hand it off.
Looking. Throws off his back.
That is incomplete. He was right there.
When he misses, it's usually high. That's something he's been working very hard with his coaching.
2nd down and 10 on the 41.
Power eye set on the ground with the tailback.
Hand it off to 26. It just goes nowhere. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter.
And that'll bring this quarter to an end. Folks, we've played 3, and our score is Tennessee 31, Georgia 14. It's 3rd down and 8.
So the next,
This is the 5th
so
play.
starting this live stream tomorrow, and the next day around that,
He is looking to make something happen. He drops
the next day around that,
He's looking. He wants the long ball.
oof, the next day around that, I will be doing a dynasty.
Absolutely. The quarterback executed his end of the deal. It's 4th and a
There'll be a dynasty gameplay, but who knows? We'll have to, I'll have to see.
intercepted. It could work out like a short
So 4th and 8, they're going for this. Cannot leave anything unscathed, as he'll be looking
He
to
rolls
pass.
out to the right, and it falls into
That is a turnover on downs.
Well, they had to go for it. You're at a point where there's not much time left, and you got to put it all on the line.
Luckily, that was not like a flag.
39.
So Tennessee takes over.
The Volunteers set up in the gun. They'll give it off here. Tackle.
He got nowhere, just only a gain of 1. So 2nd down and 9 coming up.
It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 40. The ball line up in an I formation. He's shaking bake move.
He got loose, and then some.
He's going to come out. It looks like he was hurt on that last play.
The free safety is hurt. It's number 17. He'll be up, be checked.
First and 10. Ball on the 45. Number 10 lines up in the shotgun. They'll throw on
Gunslinger.
first down.
Number 10.
Short toss. And it's caught.
That
They'll
is
bring him down.
complete.
2-yard pickup. Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 43-yard line.
He will return.
Tennessee goes with the ace set here. Here's the long ball.
That's a
outside.
long. That's picked. And he will be knocked down after the end zone.
Defense is playing
Wait,
very
no, it's the 1.
opportunistic out there today. That was their 3rd interception of the game.
That gave some hope for Georgia.
When you're down this close to your own end zone, you want to call plays that are safe. I run it straight up the gut here.
This is a situation where you don't want to make a mistake.
And off the fullback.
Tackle.
And he's knocked
5
down.
yards there on the fullback carry.
Passing the ball is right in this situation, but you got to make sure that you don't get tackled in your own end zone.
Still on the 5. Crowd is still getting restless.
He lets it go. Complete.
He got
Gobbled up in
just
the
went
backfield.
backwards.
A 1-yard loss.
For this play to work, everybody has got to do their job. You got to have the blockers blocking,
3rd down.
and the quarterback making the right reads.
The crowd is livid tonight.
Player, and he's
Today.
feeling it right now. Comes across the middle. He
That
goes
is
the
complete by the
footman
tight
to make
end.
it again. That takes a little pressure off him.
That's a big play. When you're practically taking the snap in your own end zone, it can easily cause an ill-advised pass if you get rushed. A good composure by this quarterback to pick up the first down.
Number 3 comes to the line with 3 wide. They'll throw on first down. Rolls to the right. Over the...
That is complete but incomplete.
There's no excuse for dropping a pass.
Yeah, and that ball had some heat on it.
I don't care. Drop passes are inexcusable.
The impact corner is in the zone right now and looking to take away half the field.
He got nowhere.
And he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys playing football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
So another third down upcoming for the offense. And the impact player at tight end is in the
Third down and 10. Crowd is restless again. Picked off! He's still going, he is. That bring.
For this defense, and they got to be happy about that.
Now let's hope now. I think it's safe to say that Tennessee wins it, unless something else happens.
Tennessee lines up in a goal line set.
Hands it off. That is just.
The running back gives them 6 yards on the ground. And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. In the red zone again. Let's see if it'll be another touchdown. On the ground with the
Nowhere to go in sight.
The running back hits 2 on the carry. It's third down and 2 to go. Ball on the 14. They line up in the jumbo set.
Ugh.
They'll throw for the first. He steps up.
He is looking. Got new here.
That's how you convert on third down.
He crosses the first down, and now they're on red zone territory.
Not enough to know that they were passing.
A minute and 48 seconds left. This game is over. It'll be a really nail in the coffin if they take it to the end zone. Hand off, and right there is the nail of the coffin. That is a touchdown for Tennessee. Tennessee has won big today. Kick goes up, kick is up, kick is good, right down the pipe.
Time to take a look at the drive summary. It's brought to you by Pontiac, fuel for the soul. Number 25 is lined up to kick this one off. Sends it sailing downfield.
That is right down to
Fields it in the end zone.
Let's watch this defense and how aggressive they
the end zone.
And they're like a wild animal when they smell
This game is over, but I don't know. Maybe just for pride, just right down to the end zone. It's first down and 10.
Complete tackle. They got a few yards on that pass.
Yeah, we talked about how the run will open up the passing game, but some teams like to use their intermediate passing game to open up the run. Either way you look at it, it's good balance.
Ace backfield.
Hands off. He was about to go for it. Good defense there.
Really nice play on the ball.
If he's able to break on that ball just a second sooner, he would have gotten the pick there too.
Third down and 2 now.
Hold off. Line up with 3 wide. Third and short, and they'll throw for it. Looks. He's looking.
He is right on money to the left side. Incomplete.
He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
They're going for it.
Tight end is hoping to get the ball in his hand. Here's the option. He might not be able to get
He tried to get anywhere, but it's a turnover on downs.
They only needed a few yards here to keep the drive alive. Great job by the defense to shut him down.
First and 10. Ball on the 22.
So first and 10 onto the 22. As I was just trying to waste down this clock.
Goal line formation. Up the middle. Makes a move. And they make the stop. And not too much there on that run.
Not too much, but the key here is try to milk as much time as possible.
It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 21-yard line. Tennessee will line up in a jumbo set here.
So try to keep the ground game alive. Another handoff.
A little juke.
Big! They cannot stop him. They cannot stop him. This game is now blowing up.
4 touchdowns on the ground for this game. Unbelievable.
This game has been destroyed.
And he hits the PAT. And now let's take a look at the drive summary brought to you by Pontiac. Looks like they're
Only 30 seconds. This game's over. So next game will be NCAA 11.
number 16.
Use it to nowhere.
Heads out onto the field. Their last series, they opted to try and convert a 4th down, and they came up short. They'll take over at the 16. The Bulldogs come out in the shotgun. Back to pass. Looking.
Screen pass.
Screen. And it's caught. He's on the run. They'll bring him down. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
It's 2nd down and 2 to go. Ball on their own 24. High formation here. Drop back to pass. He's looking.
Big hit as he throws it off.
Way to look it in.
And that is probably going to do it.
Not only was it good decision making,
However, okay, they can do one timeout.
for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
So with one final timeout, one more play is
The
left.
Bulldogs come out showing 3 wide.
I don't know what play to use it on.
Georgia takes a
Another
timeout.
timeout. Ooh. How many times we can use?
Georgia calls the timeout.
Okay, we can just spam that. What? We can just spam that? Wait. Interesting. We can just spam that. 80 seconds. Jesus. Yeah, might as well. So we can nice enough. So good to know that you can just spam that.
Tennessee
All right.
puts 6 DBs
1 second to go. Might as well just do it for keeps. Airs it out to the right side once more. Incomplete, and the game is over.
There's the final gun, and this game is history. Coach, what's your final thought on the game?
I can't say enough about this performance. Tennessee looked like a team on a mission to destroy anything and everything that got in their way. Brad, this is a really good-looking football team.
We here at EA Sports thank you for watching this game of NCAA Football 2006. The final count in this one, Tennessee 45, Georgia 14. Our thanks go out to everyone here at EA Sports. I'm Brad Nessler for Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso, signing off. Until next time, so long, everybody.
So, that is it for NCAA 06. Next game will be NCAA 11. I'll be right back with 5 minutes. Alright, we're back with NCAA 11. The UCLA Bruins versus the Cal Golden Bears. Even teams are on. I'm playing as the home team. So, let's go.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brad Nessler, and beside me in the booth is Kirk Herbstreit. Erin Andrews is also with us. She'll be reporting from the sidelines. Welcome to college football, brought to you by EA Sports on ESPN. Today's game is between the UCLA Bruins and the Golden Bears of California. Berkeley, California, just minutes away from San Francisco, Oakland, and the Silicon Valley is the site for this college football game.
Oh, there's the mascot. We're on the 360 version of this. It is a beautiful sight to see as the Golden Bears are coming out of the tunnel.
For UCLA, what are you looking for from their offense?
This is definitely a pass-first offense with lots of short, safe routes. They like to integrate a lot of different wide receivers, especially the backs and tight ends. And once they've got you going, they'll start using the run. It's somewhat conservative, but they can kill you with ball control.
For Cal, a really versatile linebacker will be making life tough for them.
The running back in the opposing backfield is a stud, so his support in the run defense today is going to be vital.
Kickoff is just ahead, but first let's take you down for the coin toss. We'd like to take this time to let you know that our game is brought to you by Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, the perfect combination of chocolate and peanut butter. California is ready to open this one up as they line up for the opening kick.
All right, underway with NCAA 11 with the UCLA and the Cal Golden Bears.
And it goes into the end zone down for a touchback. So now
as he
the
feels
offense
off
and defense are trotting out
nowhere
as we
at
get
the
set for the
touchback.
first possession.
A big jump cut from the PS2 to the Xbox 360. It's crazy, ain't it? First down and 10.
Throws complete, he stopped immediately.
As he passes off,
5 yards there.
only a gain of 5. That's his halfback.
It's 2nd and 5 here.
Out of the first down.
32-yard line. Good yardage there. That'll move the sticks.
Nice time to call pass here. It looked like the defense might have been looking run.
From their own 32-yard line. First down. No biting on the play fake that time.
Sometimes it's just a relentless pass rush that results
He
in a
is
sack.
brought down
That's what happened
for
there.
a sack. That's taken down 16.
He drops back.
That is complete but incomplete, and he's just out of bounds.
From their own 26-yard line. It's 3rd down. It's getting louder down on the field.
Throws it off. It's 3rd down 16. Big hit as he threw it.
That'll make it 4th down.
He dropped short.
Defense held their ground on that play. The quarterback
Fourth
just
down.
wasn't able to find any open receivers.
He makes it out to maybe the 39-yard line. They'll get the ball here at the 39-yard line. Here's the give. Tackled outside after a nice pickup. 4 yards on that play. From their own 43-yard line. Second down.
Airs it out to the middle. Incomplete.
Intercepted. Kirk, he threw that one right into coverage.
Yeah, Brad, that is a cardinal rule. You never throw into tight coverage like that. There are a lot of guys out there that have so much confidence in their arms, they think they can squeeze the ball into a tight little space the size of a donut hole.
He is sacked on the play.
Missed a block there.
Somebody did. It was like a jailbreak up front, and the linebacker will get the credit for the sack.
It's fourth down. Looks like they're going to punt it away here.
So nothing going down. It's fourth down. Sends it off. He'll be fielded just around.
And he's tackled at the 21-yard line. You know they'd like to do something a little more than they did on their last drive when they had to punt the ball away.
First and down and 10. Okay, I'm canceling these tips.
He flings it.
Almost picked off.
Incomplete.
It can be tough making a play on the ball sometimes, but that's probably a pick he should have made.
So it's second and 10. Throws complete, and he's hit right away. A 7-yard play.
That's a good completion. They didn't get the first down, but they picked up about 7 yards.
Third down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the
Third
first
down
down.
and 3.
It's the tailback. And he carries the ball for a nice gain. So the halfback gets some decent yards and a first down.
This young man ran with some purpose there and picked up 6 yards.
You'll get the call again.
Big hit.
Tackled around the 39-yard
Went
line.
flying
They gained
off
5
of
yards
that.
there.
It is now second down and 5.
It's second down, 5 to go. Ball on their own 39. Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle.
The D-line did a good job of nullifying out the blocks up front, and that allowed the linebacker to roam free and make the tackle in the backfield.
Looks to pass. So that'll make it fourth down.
It's a good hold by the defense on third down. Now their punt returner will get a chance to make something happen.
It's fourth down. Here comes the punter looking to boot this one away. He punts it away, and it's a great kick. Heading for the corner. He gets out to about the 22-yard line, and he was able to pick up some nice yards on the return. They'll take over at the 22. First down, 10 to go. They'll run it. Good outside run there. That'll be a gain of 5. From their own 27-yard line. Second down. Fires incomplete, knocked away.
He was able to just tip that one away, right out of the receiver's reach.
He drops back. Completes it across the middle. Brought down at the 44.
If you're the defense, who do you try to cover this guy with? He's too fast for most linebackers. He's too big for most corners. You have to rely on your safeties, who generally aren't very good in one-on-one coverage.
Nice play across the middle.
Not the greatest pass, but a really, really good play by the receiver to bail out his quarterback.
We've played a quarter, and we're all tied up. On play action. He's going to try and scramble. He's wrapped up for the sack.
Coaches don't like it when their quarterback gets hit like that. Don't be surprised to see the old coach get on his lineman to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
Okay. A little bit of mic troubles, but it's fine. 2nd down and 24 of that sack. Incomplete, but there's a flag on the play. That might be pass interference. So instead of 2nd down and 24, it is now 1st and 10 on the 38.
1st down, 10 to go. Ball on the 38-yard line. Way to look it in. A decent pickup on the pass play.
And I'll tell you what, the defense did everything they could here. Give credit to the quarterback for putting this ball where it had to be for his receiver to catch it. Great job.
Takes a handoff, brought down before he could go anywhere. The lineman had a big push there to get in the backfield and bring him down.
And once he gets moving, there's no stopping him. This guy is so big and strong that he's almost
2nd down and
impossible
13.
to block with one guy.
He looks right to the tight end, and that is complete for a 1st down.
He is such a good target, really anywhere on the field. They like to get him the ball in short to medium range situations.
For the first time today, we'll get to see how this defense responds when they're backed up into the red zone. He's got the corner. And they'll bring him down behind the line. He may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
The defense brought pressure up front and totally overwhelmed the offensive line. That one was doomed from the start.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 11. Caught for the touchdown.
That's a positive for the passing game. It was absolutely the right call in that situation.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the drive summary. California gets set to kick this one away. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Makes it out to about the 17-yard line. They were forced to punt the ball away the last time they had it. They'll be looking for a little more out of their offense.
So after that touchdown, it is now 1st and 10.
He's tackled around the 33-yard line.
Good job here by the receiver to look the ball
1st down and 10 onto the
That's the right way to catch a pass.
To the 35. He
goes
just short. Goes nowhere.
Almost eked out a yard on that one.
The middle linebacker came on a blitz and did a great job of blowing up that run.
And he's brought down with a halt.
For that time, they came with the blitz, and the linebacker was able to get free and come away with the sack.
And this crowd is livid. Third down and 18. He's ready for the snap. He is looking to pass.
Drops back to pass.
Airs it out. That's complete.
Watch out here.
And he is right there to the 16.
To the first down.
He did a great job of getting up in the air, ignoring the defenders, and
1st down and 10.
This will be the first snap inside the 20 today. A Again, he'll get the call.
He goes, he spins away, got out of that, and he's in for the touchdown.
This guy seems to make things happen no matter what
He
kind of space
was
he has.
heavily
All he needs is a little
about to be
crease of
tackled, but
daylight
he
and
was
forget about it.
shaking. He was shifting and shaking for the 6.
Will be tied with the extra point.
This will tie it. And we are tied.
He makes the PAT. But here's the drive summary to recap what just happened. UCLA to kick.
Number 3, fields off to his own end zone. Look for some space to
Makes
do
it
it.
out to maybe the
Knocked
19-yard
down
line.
just
I was
around
really impressed with
19.
their last series. They came out with a focus on the passing game, and the offense got the job done. We'll see if they have the same strategy here.
A screen pass. That's number 34.
Screen gets it to his tailback, and he's shoved out of bounds right around the 32-yard line.
Well played by the offensive line to sell the defense on the pass rush and then get out in front to make some room for the screen.
Right there. Incomplete.
Throws, and he's
Great
right there to knock it
defense.
away.
That was a nice play to close on the ball like that. You can't teach that kind of reaction. It's just natural ability.
Looks to pass.
Airs it out as he got hit. Ball is almost picked off. It'll be third down.
To make a play. That's impressive.
Third down to 10.
Drops back. He sails
Airs it
along.
out to the middle. That is complete by the tight end for a first down.
How about that completion?
This play is predicated by the blitz of the defense. Offensive line did a nice job up front, and the quarterback made a great read and a heck of a throw connecting with his deep target.
36 seconds. Can they actually get to the end zone here? It'll be first down to 10. Looks to pass.
He looks to throw on first
Airs
down.
it out. Picked off.
This time it's the safety.
Going back to the other way. Flag is on the play. That is holding the receiving team. Of course, they will accept the penalty.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 7-yard line. They line up in the jumbo set. And he's
19
tackled
seconds
after
to
positive
go.
yardage. A 5-yard gain.
And that is it for the first half of
And
play.
we'll go into halftime here with a score all deadlocked. We're ready to start the second half as the teams are lined up for the kickoff.
UCLA, Cal, back to the start of the
He'll return it from the
second
3.
half with this kickoff return,
He makes it to the
and they
25-yard
stop
line.
at 2.
So let's see how the defense will hold up now as this offense comes out for their next drive.
First down and 10 on the 25.
And
Get
it's
his as he
down.
throws
That
off.
was textbook coverage by the defense. That's exactly what you want to do on every single pass play, but it doesn't always happen.
Hands it off. Got them
Feeds it to
blocks
the
and
back.
Keaton's plays.
Makes
And
it
he
to the
just knocked
37.
down right
Did you
before
see
the
how
first
much
down.
space there was
First
for
down
that
and 10 with
tailback
the
up
37.
front? He better be thanking his offensive lineman for that.
Setting up the play action.
Got it complete. That's number 3.
They bring him down.
And he's got
The
another
36-yard
first down.
line. Perfect time for the play action pass.
Well, here the defense is looking
First
for the
down
run,
and
and
10.
the play action
On
put him in
to-
even a worse position. They
Let's just say
weren't ready for
around
the
to
pass.
the 35. Hands it off. Play action. Got his and he throws. Almost
Incomplete. He was
make
looking for the tight
catch.
end.
But it'll be dropped for short.
Second and 10.
Take it down,
Ball on
coming
the
up.
36. He drops back. He scrambles.
Throws it off. Complete.
Tackle made at the 27.
You can tell he's got a lot of faith in his wide receivers. Even when he's a little bit off target, they can pull it in and make something happen.
It's third down, a yard for the first down. Ball on the 27-yard line.
1 second. Yeah, I like 14 seconds. Okay, third down and 1. Hands it off.
Tosses it out.
Big hit. Still going as he crosses first.
They've obviously found the formula for moving the ball against this defense. Let's see if any adjustments are made before their backs are really against the wall.
A wildcat. Go nowhere.
Think about the speed and instincts it takes for a linebacker to get from his position into the backfield to make a play like that. That's well done.
Switching up. Switching up. Hand it off once more.
He'll get the call again.
Got hit.
The ball for a nice game. They get 5 yards on the play. Looking to throw.
That is complete. Fights it for every inch. It is first and goal onto the 1.
Might need to make some changes to their coverage scheme because that was just too easy.
First and goal. Ball on the
First down and goal. Just 1 yard away of crossing
this
to
might
goal.
be a good time for play action.
As he'll get to the fullback. Nowhere.
Just outside the goal line. That run picks up a yard, maybe less.
Oh.
It's the 11th play of the
Second down
drive.
goal.
It's second down. They line up in the jumbo set.
The QB takes it, and he's in for the touchdown.
Punch it in on the ground, Kirk Herbstreit.
Great job up front by the offensive line. They get a good, strong push that allowed the runner to get it in there for the touchdown. This 6-point lead will soon become 7 with the extra point. It's still in the third quarter, but we've seen a great game the whole way. I wouldn't be surprised to see if these guys drive it back down the field again and tie it up.
Kick is up, kick is right through the middle, and we are at just 7 games. A 7-game touchdown.
Everything appears to be all right. He's ready to get back on the field. Back up to you, Brad.
Thanks for the update, Aaron.
A booming kick. Fields it off to the end zone. Still going, he says. 3 trucks. 3 trucks.
We get set to resume play.
1, 2, 3. Get off of me, he says.
They'll get the ball here at the 31.
First down and 10. Play, he's running it, but is complete by number 23.
He's brought down in the open field.
That'll happen when you blitz the corner and the offense picks up the blitz. It's one less guy the quarterback has to worry about in coverage. Nice read by the quarterback to keep the drive going.
They
Got
work the right
nowhere.
side. There is nothing going there. It looks like they picked up a yard or a little less.
Good pressure from the defense. They brought the heat. There wasn't much room for the running back to work with.
2nd and 9.
Hand off.
Here. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Once again, goes nowhere.
And the tailback's
Third
going
down
nowhere
and
on the
9.
counter. The sellout crowd is really making a difference now as these guys can't even call the play.
He passes it.
Pass.
Chucks it right to the right, and that is going to be intercepted by 23 off of Cal. Going back to yard away, and Cal will take it over with a monster result.
From their own 32-yard line, it's first down. He drops back.
Right pass right to the middle.
At the 48.
It's a first down.
Besides going deep on the fade, the slant route is probably the most commonly run route against man coverage. If the receiver gets a good inside release, it'll be a new set of downs every time.
They'll throw on first down.
That is complete.
And he's brought
And
down
then some.
at the 27. And that's the end
That's
of the
the end of
third
the first.
quarter. Our score in this one, California 14, UCLA 7. From the 27-yard line, it's first down. Scrambling around.
Passes it right to the
Swings
halfback.
it out left to the
And
halfback.
that is
He's
complete
knocked
for
out
a
around
first
the
down.
14-yard line.
I like the call here by the defense to bring the heat with the outside linebacker. It was just a better call by the offense, and that's why it's a first down.
The last time they were in the red zone, they got a touchdown out of it. Looks to pass. Throws
God,
incomplete,
just
intended for his
nowhere.
wideouts.
Probably not the best time to put too much on that pass. They missed a big opportunity right there.
From the 14-yard line, it's second down. Play action
He
moves to his
is
right.
flushed out to his right. Passes right
It was incomplete.
to the right. And that's
Great
incomplete.
read and a saving play. He's got what it takes to be a very successful linebacker.
Back to pass.
Cajun zone keeps. Nowhere.
Boy, was he
Fourth down.
drilled as he let go of that football.
Yeah, he's going to feel that one tomorrow.
Kick is up. Kick is
And it
good.
is good.
That extended the lead just by 10.
California ready to kick this one off. Nice kick, plenty of distance.
Also returnables too.
He gets out
He
to
is
about the
taken down.
22-yard line. Their last drive ended with an interception. We're about to find out what the defense can do this time.
And we'll see how aggressive this defense is when they come back out. I wouldn't be surprised if they kept up the pressure to try to fluster this quarterback some more.
Hand it off.
Hand it off. Nice run there as they work the outside. They get 5 yards on the play.
Tight end, man in motion. Another handoff.
Here's the run.
Got
right.
nowhere. Only
Well,
loss of one. Third down to 6.
Shots from this safety.
He needs to get to the 39 to convert the first.
This guy just flies.
Actually, no,
all
to the
over
38
field.
to convert the first. As he look the pass once more. Spin moves away, and that's going to be just short of first
He made
down.
the catch, but he didn't get the first down.
Yeah, right now, the way this defense is swarming, there's just no room for him to get upfield for the first down.
They're going to go for it on 4th and 1. Play action. He is looking. He did not get there. That is a turnover.
I'm not sure the offense had much of a choice here. It was a pretty short conversion. The defense just made a good play.
I can't argue the play call. The defense just did their job by standing their ground.
Got
And
nowhere
on,
to
he's ran
gain.
immediately.
The defense just met the blockers head on and drove them back straight into the runner.
Hand it off.
Feeds it to the back.
Got nowhere to
The
go.
stop right around the 36-yard line. The defense calls a timeout.
In trouble, but got us off quickly.
Down in the open field.
Well, I think this time he knew he was probably going to take a shot, but he hung in until the last moment and delivered a catchable ball. That's exactly what you want to see from your field general.
Another Wildcat play. Couldn't get away.
Down for a loss on the play. The defense calls a timeout.
Second down and 14. He's trying to get off,
That's what the
but
defensive back
doesn't
coach likes
matter.
to see. His kids reacting when the ball's in the air and then making the play.
He feels it. Flush out to his right. Big hit. And he got the completion for a first down.
They came so close to stopping the conversion. They'll have to stay out there again now.
California looking to make this a 3-score game. They're crowding the line.
Hands it off.
Breaks away from one.
And he's in for 6. Where's the mascot? The mascot's right there. Hey. Hey. Oh. Oh, man. Yes, I know that was the wrong mascot, but whatever. Just by 21 now. Unanswered points.
California lines up for the kickoff. He just drills this one. Gets out to about the 21.
Yeah. Not much to say about this game. It's pretty much over. But they still have a chance of trying to come back. They need like 3 scores.
It'll be interesting to see if they can keep that intensity on this drive.
He is looking. Chucks it back. Incomplete.
And the safety comes up with a nice play.
These safeties are not only physical, but here is showing the athletic ability to get a hand on the ball. That is great coverage.
Gets a snap, and he's in trouble. Throws it out, and it falls incomplete. Boy, would he like to have that one back.
Yeah, you're right. This offense relies so much on timing, and as you saw there, when their timing gets knocked off, they have a tough time connecting on plays like this.
Drops back to pass.
Taken down for a sack.
Around the 22-yard line. A great stop there, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Before you start to blame the offensive line, really give this defense some credit. They just did a great job.
Oof.
And he's taken down at the 34. They moved the ball very effectively on their last drive, which ended with a touchdown. The defense has been talking it over on the sideline, trying to make some corrections. Let's see if they can stop them this time.
You can bet this defense made some adjustments on the sideline, though. I don't know if they can stop the passing attack, but they need to at least be able to slow it down.
And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock.
Wait, is it just like also 25? Nah, it's not. Okay, well, it's kind of.
It's 2nd and 12. Ball in the
Anyways, moving on for the final game. As for the future live streams, on the 14th, it's gonna be moved to the 15th.
They'll give it off here.
And for that, gonna be playing some. We're gonna be playing some Mario Kart DS because I want to like revisit that game for like quite a while. I've not like touched that game since like what 5-6 months from now. So yeah, but it'd be a good time to play some Mario Kart DS and all that stuff. As for tomorrow's stream, I'll be streaming College Football 26.
3rd and 1 coming up on this play.
For it. As for the other live streams, like the last one, I don't know yet. As this game has come to a close, California has won big today.
That's going to do it for this one. Our final score, California 24, UCLA 7.
Last game would be College Football 25. So yeah, this time, this will be a 10-minute break because I gotta eat. So, see you in 10 minutes.
So that wraps things up for us for EA Sports.
right, we're back.
For decades, if things get a little tough around Tucson, only 2 words are necessary. Bear down. And that's what the Arizona Wildcats hope to do in front of their homestanding fans today. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong.
Last on our list is College Football 25. With that,
taking on another unit,
that will be it.
the Arizona Wildcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis.
Of course, tomorrow there'll be an upload and a possible live stream for this. So,
the Buffaloes will kick it away to start us off.
let's get things started.
Coming out with it, it's Patterson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken it in the end zone.
So, first time we can
Noah have the first possession of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get
pressure.
Brought down on
32.
This is going to be a long day.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking for a guess, it's Conley.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into
goes nowhere.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Third down and 8 on the 34.
Here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum.
Passing. He looks, and he's brought down for a hole, and then sacked.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
Back deep. That's number 5.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So the
Travis Hunter, the wide receiver. Now a member of the Jacksonville Jaguars. As we also got Deion Sanders, who's also a member of 2025 NFL Draft. The the Cleveland Browns. As Sanders will throw a dart to number 10. We got Smalls, Lester, Hunter, and Asase, along with Hart. Hand it off, play action. Try to look for Travis. Nowhere.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48.
A handoff, big
and
open
he's able
hole.
to find a little bit of running room before
Third
they
down,
get
11.
it down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd.
The stadium post is now high here.
They'll try to
Play
get
action.
Oh,
right to, who is it?
Inside the 10.
Travis Hunter.
5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
Man, I like it. 3rd down and short, and this offense stays aggressive.
1st and goal and
now
5.
Set up. Forget the field goal. We're not looking for 3 now. Now set up in a 1st
Try to get the
and
step
goal,
on going,
trying to
but
get
goes
touchdown.
nowhere.
And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
In motion.
They'll keep
And
it on the
off.
ground, right
Shooks
up the
arm.
gut, looking
Nowhere.
for 6. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Well, they've gotten it down.
3rd
to
down
the
and
3,
goal.
but now it's 3rd.
Sanders, the looks. Tries to get away, but he will be through as he leaves. So kick is up, kick is good. They're just down by 3.
It is good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
Send that a lot more larger.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Arizona takes it over. It's 1st and 10 on the 25.
David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a roll.
The best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
That's picked off. Of course. That is by Mr. McKinney.
But his offense will come out and take over at the 44.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch.
Back on offense, Sanders looking.
Trying to catch it. Looks like they have two left hands.
Sanders on the move, couldn't get away.
Corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down.
Sanders.
Pocket start.
An error out right to Mr. Letster. Touchdown, Colorado.
The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football.
With that bomb, it silenced the crowd.
The chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And with the extra point,
feels
they're
good.
now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep.
He was off to his own end zone, and he is getting loose out there to the 20. No one. Wood was trying to chase him. And he is in for 6. A kickoff return touchdown. Insane. They were just about to have no hope until that happened.
Yes. Over 100 yards from the kickoff return. Nice job taking that in the end zone, making a huge play.
Field goes up, field good. It is just only down by 3 now.
Just a touch closer. They're lining up to kick it off, full of momentum after housing that last kickoff. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes
back within just of 3 field goal play drives. 1st and 10 is the handoff right to the fullback, and he goes nowhere.
21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run play action.
Play action.
Quarterback now.
Hunter. Right. Incomplete.
And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be
so 3rd down and 7. The stadium pulse is extremely high right now.
They want to convert this one.
Airs it out right to the middle, and that's complete. Right to Ben Sims Jr. That's Horn Jr. with the ball.
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
A literal bomb house. Jimmy Horn Jr. Sanders the Horn. That is a long one.
PAT unit on the field.
Kick is up, kick is good. They're just down by 7 for Arizona.
Put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team.
They get back to that game now since it's now scored on it.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Looking for a crease. It's Conley.
That ain't
And
no
that's
way.
a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Handoff right to the middle for a 1st down.
Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
That was Hunter who coughed it up. Yeah, he's a two-way player here.
Possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one. in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the
They go Bedane.
Taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45.
Coming from behind. He got the pass completely off.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Wildcats are flying down the field. Running back searching for a hole. Still on his feet at the 45. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create
a microphone
balance.
fell down.
Right here just chews up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a
10
burst.
seconds
If you give this
left.
guy just a crease,
Another
he's
handoff,
gonna
but it's a
hit
play
it.
action.
Right now, he's doing some damage on
That
his
is complete for first down.
A quick tackle made, but he's got
With only
for the first down.
nothing spare, as they're going to do it for the first quarter come to play.
Way through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. The give from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it.
Another handoff.
With the run.
And
he'll pick up the first
goes
down after
somewhere.
a tough run there. So close to cashing it in.
Into the red zone now. It's 1st and 10 on the 8th.
Wants to throw. It's Fafita.
That's complete, and he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Wildcats. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up a touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted.
Just within the
You've already
score
been
now.
bumped the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the
So it's now 1st and 10 on
coming back
20.
onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put
gotta
something
complete.
together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football. It's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer,
All right.
but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Airs it outright. Intercepted. Back to the other way. And that is going to be complete. But hold on, there's a flag in play. Let's see what it has.
Let's see what the call is.
So, with that pass interference, Colorado takes over.
Gain too much of an advantage, so wave off the turnover and give up the yardage. It'll be first down.
Sanders. That was a duck, but it's complete.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Play action. Right. Incomplete.
Deep down the middle.
And the offense clearly saying we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just
scrambling. Sanders. Sanders got the first.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Play action. Sanders once again. Sanders got it. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Buffaloes.
And man, that was a nice job by the tight end finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that team.
Seville Smalls.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right.
Did they actually cut it in bounds? Yes, they did.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
24, Arizona, 14.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They are trailing
5
by 10
wideouts
here, Jesse,
set.
but this is the type of team that seems comfortable.
Airs it out. They saw what Carlo did here.
And
it's going to be incomplete.
They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning.
And off. Got nowhere. That's the end of the 2-minute warning.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime.
He got it complete.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Looking downfield, it's Fafita.
In trouble.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Second down and 10.
Second and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw.
Fafita. Ain't nowhere.
Quick out. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big hit.
First down and 10. On to the 48.
He's gonna pass.
Another quick pass.
Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unloads it.
Another pass. Complete. On first down and then some. Onto the first goal.
Threatening first and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Out of the gun, looking to throw.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in.
That is complete for a touchdown.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half.
So they came back within just over by 3 games.
We got this.
Great.
The comeback's in full effect.
Looks like he's going to try to return it.
All right, he goes the other way. Horn Jr.
And the
is.
returner will be brought down. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. To the air, it's Sanders. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
Incomplete.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down.
Play action once again.
Fires to the wide out.
Almost picked off.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Third and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. And he's
got nowhere.
not going to make it.
Arizona takes a timeout.
Denying him the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming.
With 7 seconds to spare, they can try to come close with a field goal. They need at least to get it around to the 20 or the 30-yard line.
He wants to start this drive with a pass.
Diving incomplete.
Incomplete pass over the middle. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On second down, wants to throw it. They're trying to get to it.
And sack!
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. This is a 3rd and long.
3rd and long. 17. Just threw it away. 4th down coming up. They're going for this within 5 seconds on the clock. Looking to pass once more. No one's going to get to that. And that is going to be halftime. The Buffaloes. Colorado is leading just by 3.
Arizona will kick off to get the second half underway. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Looking left.
Intercepted.
Now it's picked off. And he's
that is exactly what they needed coming into the second half.
In the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space.
And
so punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact
big hit as he just put on the ball.
In beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
And the Wildcats are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Arizona. They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five.
So they are now on top, just by 4.
To go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner goes down. And the
1st down in town, the 14.
Well, the good news
Sanders and the Buffalo Colorado offense as he takes a hit just before, no, just right after he threw it away.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense.
After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Sanders.
Sanders once again get hit.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass.
Sanders is on the run, and Sanders will take the 1st down.
As he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs.
And off. Once again.
Throw.
Deep and Frodo! Once again! Wester! Touchdown Colorado! And they are back on top once more.
They develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Kick is up, kick is good. They are just down by 3 once more.
Just 4 plays. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house.
He fields it to his end zone.
And bring it back.
And there he goes! The chase is on! 1 man to beat! No, he ain't gonna catch him! Pick 6, touchdown, Arizona!
Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody
They just scored a touchdown on Colorado.
Those guys got so much speed.
And now hear this.
And you can tell, takes it out, good block.
Jeremiah Patterson found some
You don't put
space.
slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
Field goes up, field goes good. Now they're just down by 3. Now they're up by 3 this time. A beautiful sight to see here. I see we take the knee.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive.
Rosie grows, as complete.
I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
Right to them, Memori. That's incomplete.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Back to pass, it's Sanders.
Once again, scrambling here. He got the first.
They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking to move it through the air.
Once more.
Fires to the middle.
Bat it down.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? After the incompletion, they're facing a 2nd and 10 from the 25. Misfired on the last
once
play.
again.
They'll go back to the air. Dances away.
Throws it away.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10.
They are out of field goal range. Well, they're in field goal.
At the 35. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And it's no good. He missed.
The kick was no good. I forgot my mic was muted during that.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down.
So with a no good, score still remains. Arizona lead on top. As a fake play, handoff, big hit.
Well, Palmer, they execute and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the change for a 1st down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down moment.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for space, it's Conley. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers.
And he's taken down.
He can't escape, and down he goes.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism, his speed, his bend, and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Once again, in trouble. He is scrambling. A block. Stiff arms, 3rd and inches.
I mean, they got to survey the field.
And that is it for the first, no, not for the 3rd quarter.
Pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop.
That is picked off. And would you stay on, microphone? Jeez. Stay on.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited their QB and to try to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Quickly out to the tight end. Ball down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. On 1st and 10 from the 38. They'll run it from the gun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive
And
going.
you get one more stop to have hope. And they do.
Too far. He's able to make. And let's hold on just a minute here. As the
challenge.
officials are going to have a second look.
They're going for this on
They
4th
have the
down.
lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries.
That is
big-time risk on 4th
incomplete.
down. And it's swatted
So
away. It's a
Colorado has a
turnover
chance
down.
for redemption.
The offense set for a 1st down play. Trying to start the drive with a pass.
Once again, he takes off.
Still running at the 40. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a 1st down for his team. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it.
Sanders takes off once again. And he shot at the 44.
But it's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Sanders,
Field, it's Sanders.
once again, takes off.
A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
Sanders looking.
Throw.
Incomplete.
Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They not only have to deal with
3rd down and
defense,
4
but the noise
now.
from this
Sanders.
crowd on 3rd and 4.
He tries to take off, but goes nowhere.
Down he goes at the 41. Not sure exactly what led to that. Whether
There's 2-minute warning. Now they gotta go for this. The crowd is intensifying with power. 4th and 7 is a big stop. He holds on to the ball, and that's a 1st down.
Too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
And the Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. He wants to throw.
Sanders, once again, taking off.
Keeps it and gets past the chains. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Feeling some heat.
Takes it off once again.
He can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack.
Timeout is taken by Colorado.
The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Forced out.
Check it away. Final quarter coming up. Oh, well. That's not gonna work. We took a timeout. We took a timeout, but it hit 0 seconds before we do anything. So the game is over, and the Arizona Wildcats won. Dang.
Just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down.
But that is gonna do it for this live stream.
For the losing team, they just
we come across a lot of games.
Jesse Palmer, David Powell,
now tomorrow,
I'm Reese Davis. This has been another
the
presentation
new one
of EA Sports
we're
College
about to
Football.
commence for College Football 26. Once again, I have like played this before, the pre-release. I just didn't want to like upload anything about it. But yeah, tomorrow will be the big day for college football. After that, we'll be just going off for a regular random day. So yeah, I don't know if I have anything planned on the next live stream or the next live stream after that, but that is gonna do it for I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm pretty much tired at this point, but I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.